Hey everyone, thanks for being here. Today I'm going to show you how I fill out my Leader Daily Standard work. And I'm starting with June. This is my Leader Standard work, sort of a prototype planner that I've been working on. I'm super excited for it to come out and be available to you. I've linked the months to each week's Leader Standard work. And now I'm going to start filling in June, the second week, starting with Monday, June 7th. So the first thing I do is update my daily tasks. And once you've started to do Leader Standard work over and over, you start to realize you have obviously recurring tasks. And so it's super easy to just copy over from week to week. Also, it's really nice if you do it in Excel or on the computer. I love doing it by hand because it gives me time to process and think about what I've got going each week. I've got huddles and have to lead different calls, have to be on different update huddles in the morning. Some days I don't have huddles, and so I just black those out just to make it clear if it's not already clear. And then I total up my daily hours spent each day so that I know how many recurring daily tasks I have booked. Next, I move on to weekly, and here's where it gets sort of intense. So you're going to see I'm going to be filling in a lot of different meetings. Oftentimes I can copy paste because I have a lot of recurring meetings like one-on-ones or weekly calls, like for our laboratory computer system that's being upgraded. We meet very frequently, and so it's easy to copy paste there, but I decided to write everything out by just looking at my calendar. You can see above on the top of the screen, I have my calendar open for the week, and I'm just looking at it and copying and pasting over. There's so much going on right now leading up to this new computer system go live that I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. And so I fill in Monday's tasks first, and then I move on to Tuesday, and you can see I filled in Monday's blocks. There is a lot to write out here, and you might be thinking, wow, this is so much work. But when I did time it, it took me about 20 minutes to go over it. And that includes me totaling everything up and really evaluating what things need to move around. You can already start to see that I'm a little bit double booked here, and so I need to make some executive decisions before the week starts. Like, which meetings I'm going to attend. Maybe I'm going to drop off meetings early. Maybe I'm intentionally not going to go to certain meetings. And I talk about how I love to prioritize in many of my Instagram and YouTube videos. So if you haven't heard me talk about that yet, maybe go back and watch some of the videos, especially the Instagram lives that I've been doing recently, all about Leader Standard work and prioritization. So I'm making my way down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now I'm writing out Thursday. Thursday happens to be always my worst, quote unquote, work week day because it's the most full. And so you'll see when I total things up, I have consistent hourly meetings. But conversely, Friday, I intentionally block and try to leave very open. So there are not many meetings on Friday at all. And that's sort of my catch-all day to get things done. And it's a nice way to end the week, although it can be very full like last week. And if you've been watching my videos recently, you know that I lead blood banks and transfusion systems for a large hospital system, and we're in the middle of blood shortages. So it's been kind of a lot going on, and so it's very full with this computer upgrade and shortages in summertime. We're still thinking about COVID. There's still a lot to consider when it comes to work. So this is why I need to be even more prepared and on top of my game. And so now I'm totaling up the weekly tasks and the monthly tasks, and then my total days. So I love thinking about the 50% rule. I work an 8-hour day. So if I have over 50% booked for the entire day, then I know that I'm going to have a very busy day, and I need to just focus on being present with my team rather than a bunch of to-dos or level loads.